Hi everyone, and welcome to another session of How To with Anki Plus with me, Mike Els. Now today we are talking about operational roles. So operational roles is a feature in Anki where we can make a collection of profiles based on the different roles that end users might have in a system. So if we talk about roles, think about the technical staff in your factory, maybe the planner, supervisor, engineering manager, facility manager. All these different types of people, they have different roles within Anki. That means also that the way that they want to see certain things in Anki is slightly different. The planner, he needs to see a lot of information regarding work orders so that he can make correct decisions while he's planning and scheduling his work order. Where the person on the other end of the scale, the person that requests work orders, he needs to see a very simplified view of Anki. He needs to be able to do a lot less things, and he doesn't have to see a lot of information. He typically just wants to see what fields must he fill in when he requests a new work order. And potentially in the work order dashboard, he just wants to see a couple of work orders that falls within his location of responsibility. So we can use roles, operational roles, to make a collection of profile per role that we identify. This allows us to govern the default profiles that people can see. It governs us what people can see, and it also governs which profiles people typically can use. Now these end users can also have multiple operational roles within the system. So your planner can have the planner operational role. You can also have the technical staff operational role. That allows him to switch very quickly between different roles and to, with that, change also the way that they see Anki and the information that is in there. Right, we're going to go to Anki and I'll just quickly show you what it looks like, how these differences looks like, and we'll quickly go through step-by-step guide of how to create an operational role. Right, so in Anki, here top right, you can go to your own personal account and there you can see his roles. Now for my end user, I've got two roles set up, all, so it just shows a lot of information, and then I've got a simplified role as well where I see a lot less information. So for now, we are viewing the all operational role, and if we go to the menu, you can see I have quite an extensive menu. If I expand it, I'm pretty much seeing all the possible options of this menu. Now, let's quickly change my operational role to simplified. See, it refreshes the system, and now if I go to my menu, I have a simplified view of the menu. So this is one profile that has been edited, customized, and added to this operational role. The menu structure is a lot simpler. Of course, we have the option of changing these profiles in the way that we want to. That makes sense for the different roles. Now let's move over to our work orders, and we are going to have a look at the work order create screen. So again, this is the simplified. You can see I'm here on role, still my simplified that is marked. And under my profiles, you can see current operational role, and the profile that I'm using is the basic work request. Now this has already been defaulted and added to the operational role. And this is the way that my work order create screen looks like. And a couple of information that needs to be filled in as part of the work order request. Now let's just close that one. Let's switch over to the other operational role, which is all. Typically the planner or someone like that will use it. And now if we go again to the work order create screen, you'll see that the look and feel is a little bit different. We have more fields that we can complete and a lot more data fields that we can view as well. If we go to profiles, you'll see under current operational role, I have now a different default profile already selected as it was specified on the operational role. All right, this is just visually to show you what the end result is after we have implemented operational roles. Now let's quickly navigate to operational roles and I'll show you how to set it up. Right, so here you can see there's all. We've already created one operational role, and then under profiles, there's one profile that I've added. It's for the work order create. Now I can link more custom profiles that I've already created in the system, and then I can choose any of this. So if I want my work order dashboard to be a little bit different, I can choose that one, add it to my operational role, and then I can just save that, and now that will also be available. I can open up that profile and I can then set it to default. So then that is the default way that they will see it. Right, after we have set up our operational roles, identified all the profiles, then we just need to go to our users and we can open up my own user, and then under operational roles we can add in the different operational roles that I want to be part of. So I want to add mechanic, and then that is part of my list as well. Right, that's it. Easy as that. Operational roles, very handy way for us to manage what people can see. Now, if you are not sure what profiles is, we've discussed profiles now, reference it quite a bit here, go and have a look at some of our other videos. But yeah, that's it for this session of how to with Anki Plus. Thank you for using Anki.